got here early. But still have plenty of time in their season.
Speed bump.
Here's Sloan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No bumbo in at center. Donald Sloan out there with Wayne Ellington. Then it's Robinson. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Both one. And Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he had, well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he get that and stay healthy for the entire season? How does he work with his new coach? Where does he really want to be?
You know, the truth is, no one but Kevin knows the answers to those questions. And quite frankly, he may not know right now what those answers are. He's a very unique and introspective kind of guy, as we all saw when he accepted that MVP award a couple years ago. So let's just stay tuned on this one.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
They've got Dion Waiters, Nick Collison out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Payne in at the 2. Adams comes in for Nick Collison, and Durant subbed in for Russell Westbrook. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
Over to the left wing. They set the pick. Pass to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Antetokoumpo passes to Bogdanovich. Puts it up from 17. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
The inability to make threes in that game, because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but their inside game just wasn't strong enough.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Thunder.
Early on, guys.
And the first half is...
Kevin, we...
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Thomas Robinson is out there with Caruso. Then there's Wayne Ellington, and it's Sloan.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quick Kevin Durant.
This was vintage Kevin Durant we saw tonight, fellas. Just tearing it up.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our...
Tell you about Vic. He has his bad rap. It's not.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Rockets in Houston. And for Houston, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity by one of the featured players in our game tonight, James Harden. Last season, we saw him go on an absolute scoring rampage. Shaq, is he the best offensive player in the league?
He's in the top three. You know, he has the ability to hit shots from anywhere. He could take it to the rack. He gets guys in foul trouble. But I have yet to see a guy guard him effectively. So, you know, he's in the top three, Ernie.
For my dinero, for my money.
I know what dinero is.
Just in case you weren't bilingual.
I thought you were talking about Robert De Niro.
See, okay. Exactly. So some of us aren't bilingual. I would have that guy take my last shot. He is
over Steph Curry
for the money.
Stop it.
Because he can get to the rim and get the foul.
Stop it.
And get to the free throw line. For my dinero.
Stop it.
Not my dollars, but my dinero.
Have you ever had a beard, Kenny?
A beard?
Yeah.
That's very random, but no, I have not.
Like James Harden. I mean, no. James Harden's got the free flowing
Yeah,
thing.
that's true. I've never had a beard ever in my.
More levels, more devils.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here in Houston, Texas, the home of the Rockets, live on 2K Sports. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So Golden State will get the first possession. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Aniuna's no luck.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Curry with a wide open look. The three-pointer off the mark. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
Now here's Aniuna. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. Puts one up from 19. Harden gets the bucket.
Man, I love to see James Harden go to work and shoot that ball.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3. Passes it to Barnes. And it's off the back rim. No good. Howard misses. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. On the wing, Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Ariza. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
3 on 3 with some arc, and the basket by Curry. Curry's got his first points of the night.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
No surprise from my end. I mean, they've been really good, and they're looking even better at this moment.
Warriors leading by 7. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Lots of room. And the jumper is on the mark.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passes. And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Warriors have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over